Hello everyone, we're back for another 100 days of Eclectic Tangles video. I am Amanda with Eclectic Scribbles and we are going to get started and jump right in. So today we are doing days 31 through 35, which is May 2nd through May the 6th, and I have got my step outs all prepared. We're going to walk through each one of the little tangles. So the first one, day 31, is going to be FiLi, or that's what I'm going to call it anyway, and that's for May 2nd. And it's a really simple design, so we're going to move this up here. We're going to start with 2 beads, one facing up, one facing down. We're going to bring one out this way, bring one out this way, and then we're going to make these little circles on top of each one of the little points, like so. And each one of these little circles has these little wings that come off the bottom of it, so those are in there as well. Now, the next step, I sort of messed up my step out, is just 3 little spiky dudes coming out of each one of these. So I'm going to jump in here and make those. If you have more room, you can stretch these out a little bit. Mine are going to be a little bit more condensed because of the fact that I'm trying to fit them in this square. But that is going to be okay. So I'm going to bring 3 little dudes out of each one of these 4 initial bees. And each one of these little guys looks the same as the ones we just did. And then basically the last step is to wrap a squiggly line around all of those. And you can go as close to the design as you would like and really get into all of these little nooks and crannies, or you can make a more basic squiggly line shape around the outside, sort of like you're turning it into a sticker, and go from there. So I'm going to make mine somewhere in the middle. I'm going to get kind of close to it, but you know, not go overboard since I'm using a slightly thicker pen. You can use a thinner pen to really get in those little nooks. And you're going to wrap it all the way around this little dude here. And that will pretty much wrap up this tangle. So you can shade that in any way you want to, or add more around it. It's kind of a weird looking shape. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, but that was today's prompt, so we're gonna go with that. All right, the next one is, I'm gonna call it Chities, I don't know, Chities, something, for day 32, and it's for May 3rd. Really simple one here. I'm gonna make 2 parallel lines at the bottom. We're gonna swing this sort of leafy flame shape off of it. I'm gonna make a stripe down the center of that, curving down and around. And then we're gonna make sort of a leafy petals type shape on top and come in and just line it out with some lines. This can go either way. You can stack a bunch of these up near each other, close to each other. You could have it go in the opposite direction if you like. And that one is really simple. It's done. So that is Chities, I don't know. I am going to call number 33 Coulade, because that's what it sort of looks like. So Coulade for May 4th. And you start it with 6 circles that are sort of in line, but not necessarily completely in line with each other, sort of parallel, but a little bent, if that makes sense. So sort of coming down at a slight curve. And then the next step is to make these little bracket dudes wrapping around each one of the circles. So if you come in with that one, you're going to go out with this one, and you're going to do the opposite on the other side. So this one is going to come out this way, and this one is going to go in like so. And then the next thing is to do the same thing on the inside. So we're going to go up We're going to go down, and then we're going to go up again. And now you have two. And they sort of look like little scroll type pieces of paper. And then it is as simple as maybe going in with a smaller pen. Let's try that. You're going to make just the tiniest little swirl in each one of your little circles. So it sort of looks like it's wrapping around. So there you have that. And then you're going to make a little crack in random places. Maybe two or so per little closed-in shape here, and it's going to give it sort of a textured, cracked scroll look. And then you can add on to these from here, which is what this last step sort of indicates. So if you want to continue to build onto it, this one would come out this way, and this one would face inward, and then this one would go out, and then you would have another crack. So there we go. And then you build on from there. Really, really simple for that one too. Number 34 is Plumosa. Plumosa is what I'm calling it. Also, really, really simple. This set of 5 is going to be really quick and easy to take care of. So this one you're going to start with a loop up. It sort of wraps around. You're going to come down off of it and meet back down with the corner. You're going to put a line down the center of that cone shape, and then you're going to sort of thicken the top of that line, so I guess to give it a little extra detail. And that's basically the shape. That is the extent of the shape actually. And then this is to show you that you could build several in a couple of different directions off of each other, and put little things in between. So absolutely nothing to this one either. And you could just keep going with it, and then you would shade these however you want. So just infinite amount of little things that you could stack on top of each other there as well. And day 35. So this video is going super quickly. But day 35 is Hamail. I'm going to call it Hamail. Hamail, whichever way you want to say that. Is sort of a spirally flower. We're going to go with that. So to do it, you're going to make the majority of a petal. So like half of a heart is what I'm calling this shape, dead center in your block. And then you're going to do it again, just a little bit bigger. And then you're just going to continue to wrap those around. And make these little shapes all the way around, sort of steadily getting bigger as you go through. And then when you sort of get back to the start, you're going to sort of start to wrap around behind it, and then go back into getting a little bit smaller. And what it'll look like when you're done, and you can do this you start wherever you want, you can end wherever you want, you can wrap it around as many times as you want. It'll sort of look like you're starting to spiral around. And then you can decorate the insides of these any way you want. You can add shading to the petals. You can add little decorative elements just to give them a little something. You know, whatever you happen to like. And so just add a little zhuzh to it and shade it in however you want. And then you can add these all over the place and stack them on top of each other, or put other things around them. And then that is that tangle. So this was really, really a quick video today. My favorite of these, actually, I think is going to have to be this sort of scroll looking one. It's the most complicated of them, but I think I like it the best. Which one do you like the best? Let me know down in the comments. It's between this one and this one. I think I like this one though better. I think it would look really interesting all filled into a certain space, although this one could be cute. The rest of them are a little bit simplistic for me, and this one is a little confusing to look at. So I don't know how much I like this one. I think this is my least favorite of the group. But I will see you in 5 days with the next set of tangles, and that will be 36 through 40. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a big thumbs up if you found it at all helpful. Until next time, bye everyone. I love your faces.